Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel today, and we're back for another Walking Dead Season 4 video. And today, my friends, we're back for another returning character video, but today, I'm going to be doing my top 5 list for Season 1 returning characters. They obviously could be alive or dead in this case, since I have Lee in the thumbnail, meaning if we see someone like Lee, Kenny, etc., if I mention this video, it'll only be probably most likely in a flashback. So if you guys do enjoy this video, please make sure you like and subscribe if you are new, guys. We go for 500 likes in this video. That would be greatly appreciated. Please give me your top 5 list of Season 1 characters you'd like to see. Just because I have a top 5 list does not mean we're probably only going to most likely get only probably 1 or 2 of these characters. Because like I said, this is only from Season 1. But since this is the final season, it is very likely a Season 1 character will come out of the blue. Potentially even people in this thumbnail and people I mention as well. So this is my top 5 list. So if you guys do enjoy, again, smack that like, comment down below your top 5, and hopefully you guys do enjoy this video. Alright, I do need more video topics again. We'll be starting some Fortnite videos next week as well, also some other kind of things. Melissa Hutchinson has just begun the recording for The Walking Dead. Obviously, she posted a pic on Twitter today of her in the voice recording session, so expect a trailer coming next couple weeks, guys. Alright, let's get straight into the video. Peace and love. So number 5 to me is Molly. Now, a lot of this will be restated in my last video where I said the top 5 returning characters based on likeliness. This is going to be a little different though. I'm just going to state 5 characters that we could see based on either flashback events or nothing. So Molly, we remember, I had mentioned this in the last time I'd done this, and I'll rehash it again just for people that may have not known. Molly, we met, remember, at the end of the beginning of episode 4 in the bell tower with the bells. And obviously with Molly's story, that kind of closed off in a different way depending on our choices. We had potentially Lee shooting Molly, or Clementine saving Molly, or us just not even bothering to shoot and Molly getting, overrun with walkers. And there were 3 options obviously could happen. Clem saves Molly, we save Molly, which kind of I put together as one, and she comes with us back to the house and then eventually leaves. 2, us shooting Molly and she runs away. We don't see if she dies or not. She just runs away from the walkers. And option 3, where we don't do anything and she still runs away from the walker. We don't even see her at the house in that scenario. Now, why do I think Molly could return? Is that there's a lot of doors open for a Season 1 character to slip in, which is hence why I'm making this video. It's pretty obvious we're going to get some kind of Season 1 character in a major role in this season. Whether they be alive or dead, they're going to be affecting Clem in some way. I love to see it because we need a Season 1 character, because obviously this group in Season 4 is mainly children, teens of age. We need some adult or two to push the group, a little past on, just can't have a bunch of kids fighting and stuff, that'd be a little crazy. But we can definitely see Molly returning an aspect of being maybe even a potential leader slash, kind of like a Jane role to Clementine, maybe, in some way, if people had picked Jane to live. I'd like to see Molly, though, make a return and be some kind of a, loyal kind of leader slash companion with Clementine along, and maybe get to find out her story and how it ended based on her choices in Season 1. So that's my number 5 spot. Remember, these characters can be alive or dead, so let's go on to number 4. Number 4 to me is Lee. Now, Lee is at a high spot, and that's you think, why, Dom, you're crazy. Now, the reason I put Lee at a high spot is that the chances of us seeing him as alive slash as a walker are 0%. This is only, I only can see Lee being in a dream slash flashback scenario as he was in Season 2. Now, if we do get Lee again, it would be such a monumental moment. And I think it'll be in something, that's very, very sad. Potentially even a death scene, or, eventually being on the edge of death, maybe even being bitten, Clementine being bitten. But we will get mentions of Lee definitely in Season 4. We will obviously, I believe, get a dream flashback scene with him. It would just be fun to see Clem, remiss on Lee, and maybe see some kind of full circle moment where, maybe not a death scenario-esque, but where Lee told Clementine, he's proud of her, in like some kind of dream or something. Proud of what she's done. All that would be such an emotionally powerful moment. They have Dave, and then they bring Dave Fennoy to do this. If they brought Dave Fennoy to voice like some Lee scenes that are, completely new, or something we didn't see in Season 1, maybe in a flashback, maybe something you're in that time skip between Episode 1 and Episode 2 of Season 1, we can get maybe something like that. That would be absolutely, it would just be chilling as hell to see Dave Fennoy voice Lee again. You know, because we're not going to get a Walker Lee. We're not going to get, maybe if we do get a Walker Lee, it'd be some kind of dream. Remember, as we got the Walker Clementine when Lee was dreaming in the season 1, we get something maybe like that with Lee. That would be a very powerful moment. And this is why I'd put Lee at 4, is because the chances are not 100% confirmed compared to the other characters that are still alive. But the fact that we could even get Lee back, even a flashback or even a mention of him, would just be such a powerful moment. Anytime you mention Lee, it brings the chills in your stomach and, you know, raises your sensitivity, man. It's crazy. So that's my number 4 spot. On to number 3. At my number 3 spot, we have Lily. Now, why Lily is a very interesting character in this list, and I've had multiple videos before I've talked about her and her potential return, is that, you know, she was the most mentally affected character, as I've stated before. Her character arc is very interesting, and how she could have evolved over her father's death in season 1. There's just a lot of potential that I could see for her character. We have a lot of open-end things also with her, and what she had done to Carly/Doug. How did that affect her? How did her father's... I want to see how Lily got affected by all this stuff. Because, you know, Lily is a survivor. She's from the military. And, you know, her chances may not be as high as Molly to make it by herself. But Lily definitely is a person that's capable of living on her own. She has the background and she has the tools. Now, obviously, the way we left her, she either could take the RV or she's left for dead. You know, I don't know if she has her gun, obviously. But she dropped it. So obviously she had no gun if we had left her. Maybe based on a choice, she could be dead or alive. That would be really crazy. The Telltale would even converge based on that. Like maybe based on our choices, maybe we either get this character or this character. I don't think that's going to happen, but, you know, Lily being alive based on that would be a very, very interesting case. Now, I don't know what are the chances of Molly even making it, because Molly, I mean, she's by herself. She's not, you know, Lily is not Molly. Lily is not Molly. I gotta state that. Lily is not Molly, because Lily's chances are not high, but they can be very likely if, you know, I feel like she used her anger and her, you know, all her savviness she had in the right way. So, Lily, you know, I love to see it. I would love to see it. It'd just be Clementine. You know, Clementine's completely changed from the last time Lily met her. Imagine, like, I almost picture Clementine as, you know, she's just, you know, she's angry. She's an angry person. Like, I want someone that angry, like that, badass. Lily, in her own way, was a badass. She was just a little crazy because her father died. But Lily can obviously, you know, if you want someone to get mad at someone, Lily's the person to get mad, you know. So, chances of Lily coming, I know, 6 out of 10 maybe, I don't know. But I'd like to see, you know, a potential returning character being Lily. Hopefully, if not, you know, we'll find out soon enough. So, on to number 2. Number 2 to me is Krista. Now, with Krista, I think there's the most likeliness of a returning character would be her. Is that the mystery of her is the biggest, and I think Telltale would love to finish it off, and they've also stated in the past, we have not forgotten Krista as a character. So, why not Krista? I keep saying, and, you know, the chances are, you know, they're likely, but they're not 100% guaranteed. We are gonna definitely find out soon enough. Hopefully, this is not something Telltale, you know, leaves on a question mark, saying, you know, it's up to the player to maybe make an opinion on what had happened to Krista, if she had died or not, you know. Crazy enough that this is how it's gonna go. We're not gonna be able to make assumptions based on what had happened, but, you know, we heard the gunshot. We make our assumptions she got shot or not. If Telltale doesn't reveal it, you know, it's sad. We'll have to make our own opinion on if Krista lived or not. But they keep bringing her up in Season 2. No mention of her in Season 3. But, you know, I said this in the last video that, you know, the fact that they left her thing so wide open that, you know, I think they need to finish it off. They need to finish her character off. And I need to know what the hell happened, you know. But, again, Telltale mentioned in the past that they want to leave some of these things as a question mark. You know, not leave everything known to the player. You know, keep this as a mystery. And I hope to God that we get to see Krista, because that would be such a, you know, emotional moment. Maybe not as powerful as Kenny, but the fact that we maybe get to see another character along her lines, that would be so dang cool for me. But things, you know, things got to happen for that to, you know, transpire. So we shall see, my friends. And on to number 1. Then this is not a top list, but this is just 5 characters I would like to see. So on to number 1. And my last spot, number 1, is Kenny. Now, how we had seen Kenny at the end of Season 3 is that we got our flashbacks with him. I believe we're not done with Kenny. Now, obviously, there's still a theory that people believe, and I've made videos about this before discussing Kenny's return, and that the potential, if we had left him at Wellington, where Clem went into Wellington with AJ, is that people still think he could potentially be alive in that circumstance. So that's the only way he could be alive. Other than that, he is dead/unknown. Now, what I could say, I think we're going to see Kenny in Season 4, if we do get a return of him, would be potentially a flashback again of sorts, maybe even a remembrance in some of dialogue. We got a lot of flashbacks in Season 3, so I think if we get a flashback of Kenny, I think it's going to be some kind of Season 1 moment with Lee or something, you know. It would be a powerful moment, and it's emotional that, the way Kenny went out. But if we do see him based on our choices in Season 4, it would be very, very powerful that we get to spend some time with him again. Potentially, even if he's alive. If he was alive for 5 seconds, I'd be like, holy God, that would be such an amazing thing. But basically, that is it for the video, guys. That is my 5 characters from Season 1 that I'd like to see potentially even in gameplay or flashbacks or dream sequences. Obviously, if you guys do enjoy this, if we do get 500 likes in this video, I'll post one for Season 2 characters. Obviously, Krista won't be included in that list because Krista, even though she was in Season 2, same with Kenny, they were mainly Season 1 characters. So we'll try to divulge 5 Season 2 characters. But like I said, 500 likes and I'll do that. Obviously, please give me some video topics down below in the description as well. So if you guys do enjoy, please make sure to like and subscribe if you are new, and comment down below what you think of this list. Obviously, this is not a top list. Again, I've stated this is just 5 characters I'd like to see come back. So, if you guys do enjoy again, I will see you all in the next video. Remember, Clementine, voice acting was Hutchin in the voice recording box. So, trailer should be coming soon, guys. Stay tuned for that, and we'll keep it going strong. Peace and love as always. I'll see you all in the next video.